Hello, everyone! Welcome back to my channel. And today, we're going to talk about the resilience of pre-colonial Filipinos. Prior to the arrival of the Spaniards in the Philippines in the year 1521, the islands were already home to a number of different groups with their own distinct cultures, languages, and social structures. Some of these groups included the Ifugaos, the Igorots, the Visoyans, the Bicolanos, the Tagalogs, and many others. Despite their differences, however, these groups shared a common set of values and beliefs that helped them to thrive in one of the most beautiful and challenging environments on Earth. Today, we will take a closer look at this remarkable legacy and explore how it continues to shape the Filipino people today. Before we begin, please like and subscribe so that you can be notified when new videos are uploaded. Now let's go. One of the first things that we have to remember is that the pre-colonial Filipinos were not a homogeneous group. They were made up of a wide variety of different cultures and ethnic groups, each with their own unique traditions and customs. For example, the Ifugaos were known for their skill in agriculture and their ability to build impressive rice terraces in the mountains. Meanwhile, the Igorots were renowned for their craftsmanship and their skill in hunting and warfare. Despite these differences, however, the pre-colonial Filipinos shared a common set of values and beliefs that helped them to coexist peacefully and build alliances when necessary. This was because they all believed in a supreme being who was the creator of the universe and the source of all life. They also believed in an intricate system of spirits and deities that inhabited the natural world around them. This animistic belief system was not only a source of strength and guidance for the Filipinos, but also helped them to maintain a deep connection with their environment. It taught them to respect and preserve the natural world around them, which in turn ensured their own survival and well-being. This deep connection to nature is still evident in many Filipino communities today, where respect for the environment and its inhabitants is deeply ingrained in their culture. Another key aspect of the pre-colonial Filipino resilience was their strong sense of community and cooperation. The Filipinos lived in small villages that were tightly knit and supported each other through the challenges of living in a difficult environment. They had a strong sense of collective responsibility and worked together to achieve common goals such as building houses, defending against attacks, and providing for the needs of their community. This strong sense of community was also evident in their social structure, which was largely egalitarian and did not have a rigid hierarchy. The pre-colonial Filipinos believed in the importance of treating everyone with respect and dignity, regardless of their status or position in society. This value continues to be an important part of Filipino culture today. In addition to their strong sense of community, the pre-colonial Filipinos were also highly adaptable and innovative. They were able to thrive in a wide variety of environments, from the mountains to the coast, and they were able to adapt to changing conditions by developing new technologies and farming techniques. For example, the Ifugaos were able to grow rice in the mountains by building terraces that could hold water and provide the rice plants with the nutrients they needed to grow. Similarly, the Igorots were able to develop sophisticated irrigation systems that allowed them to grow crops in the dry season. These innovations and adaptations were key to the Filipinos' ability to survive and prosper in a challenging environment. They were able to use their creativity and ingenuity to develop solutions to the problems they faced, which helped them to maintain their way of life and culture despite the challenges they faced. This adaptability and innovation continue to be important traits for the Filipino people today. helping them to navigate the challenges of modern life while still preserving their cultural heritage. Furthermore, the pre-colonial Filipinos were also highly skilled warriors, which helped them to defend themselves against outside threats. They were well-organized and disciplined fighters who used a variety of weapons and tactics to defeat their enemies. They were also highly strategic and were able to anticipate their opponent's moves, which gave them a significant advantage in battle. Their skill in warfare was not only a means of self-defense, but also a way to maintain their independence and sovereignty against outside powers. This warrior spirit continues to be a part of Filipino culture today, and it is evident in the bravery and determination of the Filipino people in the face of adversity. It is also important to note that the pre-colonial Filipinos were not passive victims of their environment. Instead, they were active agents who shaped their environment to meet their needs. For example, they were skilled farmers who developed new crops and farming techniques that allowed them to thrive in a variety of environments. They were also skilled builders who were able to construct impressive houses and other structures using the materials that were available to them. Moreover, the pre-colonial Filipinos were highly skilled traders and had extensive trade networks throughout Southeast Asia. They traded a variety of goods, including textiles, ceramics, and spices. And they were able to build wealth and prosperity for their communities through trade. Their trading skills were essential to their ability to obtain the goods and resources they needed to survive and thrive. And their economic activity helped to stimulate the growth and development of their communities. Finally, we must not forget the role of spirituality in the resilience of the pre-colonial Filipinos. Their deep connection to the natural world and their belief in a supreme being gave them a sense of purpose and meaning in life that helped them to endure the challenges they faced. Their spiritual beliefs also provided them with a source of strength and comfort in times of adversity. For example, the Ifugals had a strong tradition of animism, and they believed that the natural world was inhabited by spirits and deities. This belief system gave them a sense of connection to their environment, and it also provided them with a source of strength and guidance in times of difficulty. Similarly, the Igorots had a rich oral tradition that included stories of heroes and mythical beings that had the power to overcome obstacles and achieve great things. These stories served as a source of inspiration for the Igorots and helped them to maintain their hope and determination in the face of adversity. Sadly, the arrival of the Spaniards in the Philippines in 1521 marked the beginning of a new and difficult chapter in Philippine history. The Spaniards were a powerful force that had come to conquer and exploit the Philippines for their own benefit. They brought with them new diseases that devastated the native population, as well as new technologies and weapons that they used to subjugate the Filipinos. Despite these challenges, however, the Filipinos were able to retain much of their culture and traditions thanks to their resilience and adaptability. They were able to integrate aspects of Spanish culture into their own while still maintaining their unique customs and beliefs. This ability to adapt and integrate has been a key factor in the survival of Filipino culture throughout history. In conclusion, the pre-colonial Filipinos were an extraordinary people who were able to thrive in one of the most challenging environments on Earth. They were a resilient and adaptable group who were able to overcome the obstacles they faced by working together, using their creativity and maintaining a deep connection to their environment and their cultural heritage. Their legacy continues to inspire us today as we strive to build a better future for ourselves and our communities. Thank you for watching. Please Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment below. See you next time.